Alright, let's get this started. We got players upgrade. Mitchell Jordan. Again, I keep calling Michael Jordan. Bro, he's just gonna be a beast. And I don't know if we're gonna be able to afford him. What's the scenario progress? Oh, he got 100 tackles in the season, which gave him a big boost. Alright, our backup quarterback. We might just keep 2 quarterbacks on the roster. Oh, he's down in overall. Pretty solid backfield.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. On the visitor's sideline, it's the Vikings head man, Kevin O'Connell. His squad has lost back-to-back games, hoping to get back to their winning ways here. On the other sideline, it is the head coach for Carolina. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
McCarthy to the air on second down. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
And the Vikings first down.
A run. It's Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's going to run it. He'll get a dozen out of that one. scrambling his way to a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
There he goes. That's the 7th sack of the season.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down.
A 52-yard attempt.
Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Off the play fake.
Oh.
The Vikings have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with it.
Who got me? Damn, my line just... I'm glad that all 5 of my linemen blocked. At least one guy got blocked. I can't believe that happened on a 3-man rush.
They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Jones. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 7. A little play action here with McCarthy.
Both my DNs got him.
Followed up and taken down. They got him. Nick Squirton getting into drop him for sack number 11 on the season. On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Oh, yeah. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Vikings, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Burks coming out for their next possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. Look there. He comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Young to throw on 1st and 10.
Oh.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here we go. They'll try and run it with Brooks. Brooks, first down and then some.
Oh, fumble, but
Unfortunately, this is going
bounds.
to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down.
You can see the relief on his face. He gets up and he goes, you know, I got away with one there. I was a little loose with the ball, and fortunately for the ball carrier, he was close enough to the sideline that he gets a friendly bounce. You're not always going to be that lucky. You have to protect the ball at all costs, and it's a little easier to learn that lesson when you get back in the huddle, and fortunately for you, it's still your ball.
Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second and goal. From the gun, it's Young. Oh, it is brought in the end zone. Teteroa McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. No problem there on the extra point. The Panthers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll start out first down and 10. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. On the ground now with Jones. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Working out of the shotgun, in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Crazy. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters too. Here comes the screen to Brooks.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? They got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And he's bottled up after a gain.
Does he already have that many yards? Holy hell, he does.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's got his man. That's Leggett. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
That's good for a Carolina.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Brought down back at
These
the
negative
32.
runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Third and 1.
Check pitch. Here, set.
On third down, here's Brooks. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Panthers first down.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A 4-yard loss.
A
on the
loss
play.
was definitely not
Second
something they
and
had
goal
accounted or
at the
budgeted for
9-yard
in this
line.
spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
45. Wide. Hut.
On play action, Young hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready. Ready. Set.
Now Young. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Legette. Touchdown. Panthers. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Panthers will take a 14-6 lead.
Vikings 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They'll motion a tight end right. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 9. Here's Jones. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Now a handoff. Jones. The lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Will Johnson up for the stop.
Brings up second and 7.
Again, it's Jones. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
2 yards. And it's
We're going to try to pick this up on third and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. First and 10. To throw is McCarthy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. Now McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings are back within 5.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Burks coming out for their next possession. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
On second down, Young. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 5.
Throwing is Young. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The Vikings offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
Covered by J.C. Horn.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Halftime coming
Okay,
up,
Mike, thanks
and
very
we'll
much.
Take it out of Scott Hansen.
Week
for the
12
EA
is here.
Sports
After this
halftime
weekend,
report.
2/3 of the regular season will be in the rearview mirror. Let's get into the highlights. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on their AFC North rivals, the Cleveland Browns. And it's Lamar Jackson.
Let's go.
He connects.
Lamar.
It's a 16-yard touchdown. The
Penalty to the ball
Ravens
12
escape
times.
with a 17-13 win. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Dak Prescott. He's going to do it himself, takes it into the end zone, 11-yard touchdown. The Cowboys get the hard-fought victory. They win by 2. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions taking on the Miami Dolphins. And this is Jahmyr Gibbs. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Lions come away with the victory,
Ooh, look at
this
that
one
Colts
in front of their home
17-0
crowd.
halftime. That's my team.
And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
It's taken in by McMillan. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. White, ready.
To throw, Young. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Young. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Come on.
Young going to give it to Brooks.
A second fumble?
And they would get another
Bro
chance.
never really fumbled. No fumbles in the season. Now he has 2. That's
a great
crazy.
scoring opportunity. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
Ready, set.
Here's Young.
Oh no, that was just a horrible pass. I
And that
didn't even
ball
want to throw it.
incomplete over the middle. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. And it's going to bring up a third down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Ready up.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down. and 5. To the goal line and in.
Warren getting the second touchdown.
Jimmy Moore Jr. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his second touchdown of the year. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will extend this third quarter lead.
21, Vikings 9.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Vikings offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. On play action, here's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. In motion, it's Jefferson. To the air, on 3rd down is McCarthy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes
my DNs.
inside the 20-yard line. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter.
Ready, ready. Here,
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5. But that is enough for a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Forced out wide. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 32 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
A run on 1st and goal. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
let's go.
A second down throw for Young. He's got his big tight end, Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. They'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Quick throw taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
And the Vikings 1st down.
In motion, it's Jefferson. On the give, it's Jones. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. Right side, and is brought in by Felton. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy.
All my star players are
Gets there, and down he goes. Derek Brown
I might put
in there to drop him that time.
pass
It's a
block.
loss of 7. On 2nd down, it's Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
J.C. Horn on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
For the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game.
28.
And the Vikings are back within 2 scores. So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. Horn now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line. Setting up 2nd and long.
He was brought down at the 26. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Set. Hut.
They'll go play action with Young. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
35-yard line.
Come on. Set. Yellow. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he's brought down after after a gain of a couple.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Now, easy end, and he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
And that's kind of a double whammy of sorts for this defense. Not only do you not get the 3rd down stop, but now this offense, Mike, they're able to bleed even more clock down with this fresh set of downs.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's good for a Panther first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. This, a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
Oh, did we get it? Challenge that. I think we got that.
Wait a minute.
Previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary.
That's a no.
In other words, it's got to be the truth.
It did look like it at first.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half.
Oh, come on.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Vikings offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. He did a nice job skipping away from 1 tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. First down, Vikings.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
To the air once more is McCarthy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Jefferson's got it coming around. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. third and a yard. It's McCarthy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Vikings.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Vikings first down.
And he will score.
Damn, JJ McCarthy. Look at this. Horn just tackling our own players.
J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. So the touchdown was big. It's almost equally as big, though. We're going to try and make it a one-score game with a 2-point conversion. And he'll wind up short of the goal line. So they're not able to get this back to a one-score game. The margin remains 10.
I don't think that was 10 yards, was it?
Illegal touching. Offense.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. It's not going to work out.
A carry here for ETN. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 5.
Ready?
They'll run. It's ETN. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Here's ETN. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a Carolina first down. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Come on.
On the ground, here's ETN.
Oh,
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line.
Uh-oh.
It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
All right. We're going to end it there for right now. Just played one game today.